Medical license of Oregon doctor revoked for questioning COVID-19 face mask efficacy. So just based on that headline, my gut reaction is not in this country. Like, where's Oregon? Is that in China? So you mean to tell me now, just based off this headline, now, and then we'll dive into this story, but just based off this headline, Connor, fact check me here. It sounds like, based on this headline alone, that what's being said is someone can question the efficacy of a face mask and lose their medical license.
So it sounds like, yeah.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I wasn't losing my ever-loving
How
mind.
is that
because
possible?
There's no way that would happen in this country. An Oregon medical doctor who allegedly dismissed the coronavirus as a common cold and blasphemed, what a brilliant use of words there, blasphemed face masks by questioning their efficacy, which I've always enjoyed that word, by the way, efficacy. Like, not exactly, you wouldn't expect efficient to turn into efficacy, but I just love that word, sorry.
It's amazing, though, the fear that people have with all this stuff, but do not, when I was out shopping this weekend, we went into I won't say the name of the store, but it was one of those hat stores. There's only like one of them that you're in. And a guy was not wearing his mask. And the guy in the store was like, "Excuse me, sir. You have to wear a mask. Excuse me, sir." And I wanted so bad to go,
"Sir,
do you know how much head lice you've probably given to everybody? All the people that try on hats in here.
Right.
That have since the beginning of your store's set up. But the mask is...
The head lice hasn't killed 2 million people in this country."
Yeah.
It's killed his self-esteem.
So let me read this here to you. And here's what really happened. According to NBC News, the Oregon Medical Board took action after, and again the name, La Tulipe. Dr. La Tulipe. Wow. La Tulipe. Appeared at, here's what really happened. He appeared at a Stop the Steal rally. Which is the rally for Donald Trump.
Yes.
Now we're starting to see what actually
Now
happened.
it's starting
on November
to make
7th in
sense.
Salem, Oregon. Wow, what an appropriate place to be at. Salem.
For a witch hunt?
Yeah.
Wear your mask or we'll burn you.
Yeah. During which, at the Stop the Steal rally, he dismissed the seriousness of COVID-19. Quote, "I want you to know that I never shut down during the entire COVID season from the time it was declared till now," La Tulipe said at the rally. "I hate to tell you this. It might scare you, but I and my staff, none of us once wore a mask in my clinic. And how many problems did we have in our clinic from that decision? Absolutely none. Zero. We have been utterly duped. And I want you to know that this is insanity, and the purpose was only to shut down the American people," he continued. "Take off the mask of shame. It is a mask that is just to design, to control, and to shut you down." Meanwhile, La Tulipe also stands accused of telling patients that the face mask do not prevent COVID-19 transmission. The Oregon Medical Board's order, this is good. The order from the medical board reads like this. La Tulipe regularly tells his patients that masks are ineffective in preventing the spread of COVID-19 and should not be worn. La Tulipe further asserts that because virus particles are so small, they will pass through the recommended N95 mask and most other face coverings people are choosing to wear. All true. He directs patients to a YouTube video proving false information about mask wearing. La Tulipe regularly advises, particularly for his elderly and pediatric patients, that it is very dangerous to wear masks because masks exacerbate COPD and asthma and cause or contribute to multiple serious health conditions, including but not limited to heart attack, stroke, collapse, lung, yada, 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 yada. Oh, man. So
it still doesn't make sense to me as to why he had his, what'd you say, his license?
Yes, because
revoked?
Gestapo. The Gestapo. That's why. 866-494-9866. 866-494-WVNN. Old18.com hotline. Did anyone, if you can hear the sound of my voice, and you just heard me talk about that, we've had a doctor in these United States with his license suspended because his opinion of a disease, his medical opinion, differed with that of the federal government. If that doesn't terrify you, I don't know what will. If that doesn't wake you up, you're dead. Literally, you're sleepwalking through life. You're not. The phone should be blowing up. You should be incensed right now. This makes me so mad. I can't. The fact that I'm reading an article that a physician, a doctor, he went to school just like every other doctor. How many of you have been to a doctor and then went to get a second opinion? Anybody? Anybody in here have it?
Yes.
Okay, so you have two doctors, both of which went to medical school, both of which have their degree, have it on the wall, says MD, says doctor, and they both think two different things. So should one of them get their license taken away because they disagree with the other one?
No, just do like Fauci did and just say it both ways, and you'll be hired by Joe Biden.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
Because he once said, "Hey, you don't need to wear a mask," and then it's wear a mask. So as long as you just have two sides and just act like you don't know what the heck's going on, then you'll get promoted to the chief medical advisor to the president.
Exactly.
I did not expect this story to impact me in this way, but
I just don't understand
I
some of them.
can't see straight. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
We in America, in this country, we have had a doctor whose license has been taken away, his ability to practice medicine revoked because his medical opinion disagrees with the high priest of health, Anthony Fauci. And what it boils down to is he went to a Trump rally. I don't.
Yeah, it's like the stuff you see in California where it's like, okay, we're going to shut down everything, but retail stores can stay open at 20%. Why can't the restaurants stay open at 20%? Why can't every business if you're going to do that? Why do you get to choose which one is going to give COVID to you more?
Folks, if that doesn't absolutely make you fighting mad, you need to check your pulse. Because as an American, as a patriot, as someone who loves this country, we cannot stand for stuff like this to happen. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.